been like 2 weeks since I made a video. I apologize for that. I'm actually doing a transition in life. I'm moving, starting a new job, just different things, and I basically want to just recap on stuff like that. My last 2 videos are out now. You can check those out right there. Also, just wanted to just make another video, be as consistent as possible, because consistency is key, really. Everybody knows there's multiple content creators. There's also people that not only do this, but basically just wanted to be able to be different and get on and just be consistent. Also been emailing a couple other people to make sure, just legal reasoning to make sure I'm good and safe, and also to just talk about what I need to talk about and be free to what I want to talk about, and not be able to get in trouble or within companies or within legal terms in the sense and stuff like that. So yeah, I just wanted to let that start off with the video. Also, like, comment, subscribe, So yeah, this video is actually going to be about CBD, and there is a difference between actual CBD and THC. CBD is actually a chemical compound that is found in the cannabis or in the hemp plant. It's actually the chemical compound that actually is a non-psychoactive compound. Actually helps with reduce inflammation, anxiety, insomnia. Also reduces pain, and also just it's great. It also researchers that found that CBD is an effective way of treatment for child epilepsy as well. So there's definitely actually a lot of more and more studies that are coming out with just experimenting with CBD, and of course they're going on a whole different scale and just a whole different spectrum of learning this plant, because now that we have actual people that are on board, and scientists and researchers that are actually on board to they're actually willing to learn more about this plant and what it does and its pros and cons and everything else, because there can't be pros without cons, and there can be cons without pros. So therefore saying it just, they're definitely expanding their knowledge and information to give to us as well as the people. Also, I actually have a couple of notes, make sure I stay on track, because my brain is not always on track. So bear with me. Also, CBD doesn't make you high, so I definitely want to clarify that. It definitely helps a different form, the same way as marijuana, but in a completely different way. Well, it's in marijuana, but it's just a chemical compound that doesn't give you that psychoactive effect that THC does. And if anyone doesn't know, CBD actually stands for cannabidiol. There's also just many different ways as well, just explaining earlier in my last video that there's different ways of ingesting this, which some of you may know that you can do CBD tinctures, you can do infusions as well. You can buy high potency of CBD for just to put on into lotion, to extract it also as well, to put it into many forms and different things. And like I was saying, they actually studies are showing that it's an effective treatment for epilepsy for children as well, which I think is a plus. And is beautiful to know that there is different forms and treatments now, not only to where there's just outlets in medicines and pharmaceutical drugs to try to help with that as well, which definitely for some cases doesn't help other kids and other people as well with epilepsy. So that's a plus. So I was actually reading a new study that actually showed in 2021 by Addison Heron Wheeler, University of Colorado at Boulder, did a test of 120 subjects, and they are comparing 3 different categories, which is a CBD heavy user, a THC heavy user, and a CBD and THC user who uses both. And their studies is showing the comparison of the consumption of alcohol within each group. And basically, studies have shown that people who are more CBD dominant actually use fewer drinks and consumptions on alcohol during the day. Also, just having a drinking day instead of your normal, which you get 2 mules, a vodka and cranberry, something simple, and the studies is showing within that actual group that they drank less per day as well. And also, although people would suggest that CBD complements with alcohol, CBD has also showed preclinical promise in the decrease of alcohol consumption in general. So that being said, there's people out there who started off drinking, of course, love drinking alcohol and going out there and having a good time and saying, you know what, let me start off with a meal or a whiskey sour or something with Patron and lemonade in that case, and instead of drinking 5 drinks, they actually are slowing down more when they actually have the use of CBD. Some people may argue that's actually a substitute in the sense of just completely stopping anything, but I would say you don't really hear much cases of, or at all really, of people that die off cannabis or CBD or anything in the sense, but definitely there's multiple different cases of alcoholism. There's multiple different outlets of rehabilitation for alcohol. There's studies that shown just in the sense of impairment with driving first, and CBD is not something that psychoactively alters your mind. It actually helps with the body more than your mind. Also, we got some good news. A CBD lounge is opening up in Pennsylvania near where I live in Charlottesburg. So I would be putting the link, well, it's not really a link, I'll put a picture up and show you guys basically where it's at. They're doing a whole bunch of different things. Their services is low cost medical cannabis certifications and renewal events. They also have massages with licensed professional massage therapists. They also have a puff and paint CBD session as well. Their infused massages is also available as well. It's a THC free. I would say go check them out. They're going to be located on 6566 Route 209 in Strasburg, PA. And for people that don't live in PA that watches my vlogs and everything else, I would say come by. It's a change of scenery, change of state. I definitely have to check it out for my personal self to see how cool this place is. Definitely want to just share just different outlets and information that I have as well, just to open up. Their hours are Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday from 10 10:30 to 7 p.m. Friday and Saturday 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. They're closed Tuesday except for CBD massages, which is also by appointment only. So I would also share that as well. And I would say go check them out. Definitely something new and different and just marijuana friendly. So in conclusion, basically, the recent studies basically presents a support system to the notion of that CBD may actually decrease alcohol consumption among regular cannabis users, and it can be a form of treatment to also help with a sense of intervention with certain consumption and alcohol users. So yeah, I'm sorry, the light had turned off. Also, more research like this still needs to be done on this topic with the data, because it's clear to show that CBD is a great way to help reduce the patterns of drinking and alcohol, which of course I'm not gonna sit here and say that alcohol is the end of the world, but it definitely has been created to it being abused, and also it does kill people. Some people may argue that actual alcohol is a really bad drug, and some people just consider it as something that is learning to just control it.